Well, I'm trying not to bore everybody with dump trips, but, well, I'd like to get a little bit of footage of this whole thing coming together. My little brother's over here helping me today. And we're making some progress. I know it's nearly impossible for anyone to tell. Even for myself, it's a little difficult. We're sort of pulling things apart. Some of these things are rotted, and it's just slow going. But we're making room. This used to be almost hard to, like, impossible to walk through at one point. It's still got a long way to go. But we're seeing more and more. We're gonna eventually get through all the stuff that is organic, the stuff that can get tossed, the rotten doors and so on and so forth, and eventually move on to scrapping and sorting and doing all the other things that need to be done. We've got lots of metal, lots of steel. Of course, steel prices are probably at an all-time low now, so. But I'm more worried about making the space and getting this place cleared out so that if the city ever gets involved and says, hey, you gotta get rid of this place or whatever, I don't have to worry about having $50,000 in dump fees. So, off to the dump. Load number 3. I feel better with this cargo strap on here. It seems to catch just about everything. Load 4. Well, we're making some progress. We stopped and took a break to just sweep up the floor, which, you know, makes quite a bit of difference visually speaking. And, you know, wheeling back and forth, walking over the stuff is a little frustrating, so it helps to stop and take a break and just sweep up. Right now we've taken a couple loads of chairs before, but there are lots of chairs hanging from the ceiling in here, and I don't know if any one angle does it justice, but there's no point in having all this weight hanging from this decrepit old roof, so we're gonna at least take a load now. It'll probably be lots and lots of loads in the future, but for now we'll get a little bit of weight off. Look at all the chairs. Everywhere you look, there's a chair hanging. Right. Had a little time off of work this week, so this is how I spend it. This is the second round of days as it relates to this particular video. I don't recall whether I came in here and got some video of everything. The Sato. A lot of work to do. Another load. I'm losing count. I think it's a 7. Another load. Well, Clay and I got how many loads out of here today? 4? 4 or 5 loads. I've lost count. Which, there's a little bit of dust in there from sweeping up. One of the interesting things we found today was these splitting maws. I think we were splitting wedges, whatever. I think we found, I don't know, 20 of them. Brand new in the box. Boxes didn't last. Some interesting stuff. This is like an old mirror that pulls out. So, paper towel dispenser, that should clean up real nicely. That's got really nice embossed letters on it. uncovered some ancient stuff. Here's an old wash machine, I think. I think this is some sort of wash machine. Who knows? So I've been walking past this. This is just full of old hand tool, electric tools. When the people broke in and robbed this place, they cut the cords off of every tool in here. So it's that. We've got metal piled up to the, well, relatively decent height, but this is all just scrap metal that's thrown in there, and we're trying to consolidate and sort things by kind. So we've got metals over there, and then, you know, all these things have to be gone through. But I found some interesting stuff. Look at this old hairdryer, ovens. This is the corner of the house. We've got Moulin Rouge, Suzanne Summers. Not exactly sure what year she was in her prime, but pretty old. Some of these, this back area I haven't really focused on too much. Planters peanut jar, old refrigerators, the cool old kind that you can get locked inside of. The light is really bad over here, so a couple more refrigerators. Back of the house. Dryer. Ever see a dryer like that? It's pretty neat, but we're just going through and cleaning up what we can clean up, the organics and whatnot. So that's gonna pretty much make up this episode. It's too much to cover, but this is, like I had mentioned before, one for just to get some content up on the channel and sort of let you know what I'm doing and why I'm not making anything or cleaning anything up. And two, to sort of keep track. This would be a way to immortalize what the shop looked like at one point in time. Anyway, let me stop for a second and show you some of the things we dug up. This old coin dispenser purse thing, that's pretty neat. Apple peeler. I think Clay said these would be peach pit or cherry pit tools. Here's an old block and tackle from a sailboat. Those are pretty valuable sometimes. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I hope you're having a good week.